God still has me on the vine. Yes, some of the vines that I removed that day that we talked about vines and having to remove the old so the new, so the roots can get strong and the old can die. And I kind of made a joke about it in a little video about me scavenging the trails for things, and it's true, I do. This was not what I intended when I did that, but as I stretched this out, very long, as I stretched it out, it had just enough flexibility in it for me to make something beautiful out of it. We can't do anything about our scars. You can hide them. You can cover them. People want to know why I wear a hat all the time. This is why. I can cover it. But if we take it, and instead of covering it and hiding who we were, who we were, you can take it and you can make something absolutely beautiful out of it. Maybe not at first. Gotta let it die. And you gotta remove it from your life and from the roots. And then it'll be gone. But you can take these scars. People like to hide scars with tattoos. I used to laugh about I was going to have a tattoo over my scar one day from my surgery. That was surgery 2 out of about 15. We've decided against that. I'd be a full body tattoo by now. But as you do, as you take it and you weave it using the master's hands to help you mold it. Sometimes I lose my way on even a braid. He doesn't. So all I see is this, and what he sees is this. So I just work that little spot till I can get a rhythm again. Figure it out. Sometimes there's a piece that you can't use, and you gotta rip it off. But remember, God will get you through it. He's already on the other side. He's just waiting on you to let go of your idea of what life is supposed to be, and whatever life was yesterday. I was told once in an argument as an insult, I was told, you're just not the same as you used to be. Thank you. By God, by the grace of God, I change every day. Sometimes he's got to dip me in that water like I did last night, make sure these things are still soft enough to use. Ironically, everything goes back to water. Baptized these vines. Gave them a new life. And now, I have a little ribbon in there from my robe. But by using its own, not anybody else's, nobody can take credit for it, it's yours. By using its own pieces. You allow the master weave it. Use. You know, sometimes Master says we're going to use this little part later. And sometimes we want to hang on just like this vine does. And God still says, nope. We're going to use this later. And we can deal with it. But that don't mean you can't take the rest of it. And use it. For the good. Because sometimes that ugly, that real ugly, that you see as ugly, really, people look at it, the real people, people that know, look at it and they say, wow, what a beautiful testimony. What a beautiful way to use what you have overcome and use it in a way that people can understand and you're real about it. Because that's the deal, guys. Anybody can fake it. Everybody can fake it. See, sometimes God says, Sometimes God says, remember? Well, maybe you just need that little piece right there. But we still going to leave this part over there, deal with that later. Sometimes you didn't even realize you need to go back and get a little bit more from the past. Or what my tranquility. Sometimes you just gotta go back a little bit more. Find actually not only you, but what others might be looking for. Because see, what I see is not what you probably see. I see now that that's a heart. What I see is a butterfly. You never know what the world sees. Don't hide your story because they see it differently than you. It's your story. It's not theirs. Share it. Okay? Love you guys. Remember who you are.